Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for northeast Montana. Looks like this. Today, mostly cloudy, highs in the mid to upper 60s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, lows near 40. Sunday, partly cloudy, highs in the lower to mid 70s. Now, remember, gang, you can watch any of our latest Montana Outdoor podcasts right there on our website or on YouTube or Spotify. I was sick all last week, so no new podcasts this week, but I want to remind you that you can win $100 or more from our Montana Outdoor podcast. Last week, I asked you 2 questions and told you the 2 best answers will win $100. You can enter by emailing downrigger@montanooutdoor.com and tell me where in Montana you've always wanted to learn more about, or tell me what outdoor activity you've always wanted to try. Well, we decided to sweeten the pot by asking you another question, and yes, the best answer to that one will also win another $100. Yeah, there's 300 smackers on the line right now. Will one of you win all 300, or will there be 3 $100 winners? Enter by midnight, July 4th, or don't miss any of this week's podcasts. You can find them all right there on MontanaOutdoor.com. And remember, next week, I will have Josh Smith. He is one of the founders of the Montana Knife Company, amazing company that now makes some of the most popular knives in the world. Find out why right there on the Montana Outdoor Podcast on MontanaOutdoor.com.
The Riggercast this time around brought to you by Superior Hardwoods of Montana. Back with the captain and the week in review in 1 minute.
Hi, I'm Corey with Superior Hardwoods, proudly serving Missoula and the surrounding areas since 1977. For nearly 50 years, we've been the trusted name in hardwoods, with a reputation built on friendly service, deep knowledge, and top quality materials. Our beautiful showroom is packed with American-made hardwood flooring featuring unfinished, pre-finished, and reclaimed options to match any style or project timeline. Looking for lumber? We stock a vast selection of hardwood and exotic wood species, perfect for custom builds, woodworking, and finish work. We also stock a large quantity of reclaimed hand-hewn timbers and reclaimed saw-cut timbers that will add amazing accents to your home. Whether you're a contractor or homeowner, our team is here to guide you through the woods. Stop in and see us at Highway 93 South in Missoula, or explore us online at superior-hardwoods.com.
In Livingston, would you please shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods? They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And a very pleasant good morning, live and direct from the Montana sunny and very nice Montana Outdoor Radio Show Fort Peck headquarters. I'm the captain, back in the controlled climate center of the command center. It's climate and it's control and it's command. That's all. That's what it all is. We have the director, Deadeye Denny. Good morning, Denny.
Good morning, Captain.
We got Miguel Lee, who's taking care of those phones, and Kokanee Quinn, who will feed us all later on in the show, along with other things that she does very well. And Downrigger Dale, who's just throwing money out the window with the podcast. He got $100 bills. That's how inflation has. It used to be $1 bills Downrigger would throw out. Now it's $100 bills.
Yeah, just flying around everywhere.
They're not real, but that's okay.
Well, you didn't have to tell them that.
Little man with a top hat and a monocle on the bill. It's kind of weird.
Well, I just give out IOUs. Is what I do.
He's going to go see the captain. There's somewhere.
Yeah, that's what it'll come back.
Somewhere around Montana, there's a Monopoly game with a few less $100 bills in it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So it's been so nice over here the last couple of days, and you're probably going to go, Captain, you're going to go out doing. You've been doing any fishing? No, I haven't, but there has been some people do fishing. And they haven't been doing real well. I'm not going to name drop the folks that I talked to that didn't do real well. But there are some folks that have done well, like Don Wilkins. He goes out there. He's an outfitter, and he has a report every week. And I don't, Don is, I didn't know his last name was Jr. It's Don Wilkins Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to ask him about that, when that took place. Or why he hasn't used that. Maybe he has all the time, and I haven't noticed. But he's out there catching lake trout. He's out there catching walleye. I haven't seen any reports of any salmon being caught. My neighbors over here across the way, Tim and Sarah Chow from Pablo, they got up real early 2 days ago on Thursday morning. They took off, and they came back at, I'm going to say 10:30 at night, which, it's the sun has already been down. I have a feeling they went to Nelson Reservoir. Then they got up yesterday, not real early, but probably they went out about 10, but they didn't have the boat cover on, so that tells me they went to Fort Peck Lake and fished there.
Hey, Captain.
But they loved.
Do your neighbors know you're stalking them?
I think everybody knows I'm stalking everybody over here.
He knows their every move, and whether they move their boat cover or not. It's kind of creepy.
And the dump stories.
Man.
I sit there and just look out my window and go, boy, I wish I had a friend to go fishing.
What are they up to over there?
And I go down to the boat ramp and see who's all in the water. Check out their trailers.
It's kind of sad.
Let's see. But I have been busy working with Scott Collingsworth and Lisa Koski at the Montana Walleye Governor's Cup. And they came up with this idea, and I think it's going to be I hope it's a good idea, to get more people interested in fishing some of these tournaments, because, this forward-facing sonar has kind of turned some folks off about fishing tournaments because they don't think they can compete with the ones that really know how to use that forward-facing sonar. And so here's the new twist that the Montana Governor's Cup came up with. Now, keep in mind, the first place prize for the team is going to be $20,000. I'm losing my voice. It's getting so exciting. Hang on a second.
That would be kind of neat if that happened.
Another shot of 8 seconds this morning, and I'll get rolling. $20,000. That's based on 175 teams plus, and then they have a random daily weight payout. And here's where the cup gets interesting. In addition to the traditional payouts to the top 10% of the field, organizers have added new random weight side pot that completely changes the game for anglers who don't normally find themselves at the top of the leaderboard. Each day, 4 random total weights will be drawn. Like, for example, downrigger, you catch, 4.4 pounds of fish, which is absolutely terrible.
Do you have to just come up with that random weight? You couldn't have come up with something a little heavier?
You kept them all? That's weird.
Yeah, I did. That's 5 fish.
And that was 5 fish for downrigger.
Yeah, it was.
So if you had 4.4 and they drew your name out, you're going to win. If there's 200 people putting $200 in this pot, you're going to win $5,000.
What?
And and teams holding those weights will win cash, excluding top 10%. So the top 10%, if it's 200 teams in, the top 20 don't even qualify for this random drawing.
Oh.
And so it's going to be kind of interesting how that's going to work. And, if it's not 200 teams putting in $200, that covers both days, then it'll go down. But I can't imagine it's going to be less than 100 teams putting in that money.
Right.
So that's like $2,000.
So you're winning and losing.
4
That's
times
kinda
they're
nice.
going to draw.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool. So no matter how you do, you could be a big winner.
Yeah, and then now you've got a deal where it's 0-0, like the weight you'll get the next day after you caught the 4.4 pounds.
Yeah.
Then you could win another $2,000.
I didn't catch any the next day?
No.
Damn.
A big smiley face.
Yeah.
It wasn't a smiley face. I guess it would be a smiley face.
But I could still win.
Fishing. Yeah. Huh. $2,000.
Wow.
And then you should buy some raffle tickets because you might be able to win that too.
Yeah.
You're lucky, but you're not very good.
I see.
We're going to talk more about that. It's called the Downrigger Dale rule on the new twist of the Montana Walleye Governor's Cup.
Could
Right
I
now,
maybe use your tackle box?
Let's get news from the field
I'm not very
with
good.
Greg Lemon, Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Morning, Captain. Last week I mentioned that FWP has released preliminary fishing regulation proposals, and there's been a bit of coverage on these proposals in the press this past week. These proposals reflect ideas from our field staff and things we've heard from the public over the past 2 years. They're meant to be just that, ideas, and we're anxious for your feedback and thoughts on these ideas. This past week I spoke with Fish and Wildlife Commissioner Ian Wargo from Region 1. And he expressed a keen interest in getting angler feedback on these proposals, what you like and what you don't like. Like us, he also wants anglers to tell us ideas they have that aren't captured in these initial proposals. Tell us what we missed. The scoping phase is something we do for both hunting and fishing regulations. We do it because it's important to know that what hunters and anglers think need to be changed in the regulations. It's also important to know what you like about the regulations and want to stay the same. This public feedback goes into drafting fishing regulations that will go out for public comment again in August. These will be more robust and formal proposals that will go and ultimately go to the Fish and Wildlife Commission during their fall meeting. The fishing regulation proposals that are out now are available on our website at fwp.mt.gov. And FWP is hosting public meetings around the state in May to talk through the proposals and to hear any feedback you might have. You know, FWP sends out information to the public all the time. If you want to go on our website, fwp.mt.gov, just click on news and notices and you'll see how many press releases we do send out. But if you feel like there are things you are missing, we can get you plugged in. First, if you don't know, we have 4 newsletters: Hunting, Fishing, Conservation and Management, and Get Outside. These newsletters collect a lot of the information the public looks for in a topical format. We also email information on a regional level and by topics. These emails are everything from public comment opportunities to regional news items. Signing up for this information and for the newsletters is really easy. Just go to our website, go to our homepage, fwp.mt.gov, scroll all the way to the bottom of the page. There you'll see a link to click on to sign up for emails. Simply click the link, enter your email address, and select the topics you'd like the information on. It's really that easy. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks, Captain.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, ooh, pump it up, pump it up.
Ready for a cold one? Stop by your local Town Pump. They have Coors Light and Miller Lite 12-packs, 16-ounce cans, only $14.49. Plus, Pump It Up members save an additional $5 when you buy 2, only $11.99. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
First Security Bank wants you to know when it comes time to buy a car, pickup, boat, snowmobile, or ATV. Just see the folks at First Security Bank. Multiple locations in the Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys. You won't have to camp out to get service. First Security Bank member FDIC. Straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, Downrigger Dale statewide trivia on a first-time winner Saturday. Kind of topic you got this hour, Rigger?
The topic and your hint for this hour's question is look into their eyes. That will tell you the answer.
All right, we'll see if we can make you a first-time winner right after this.
Look into their eyes.
River and open water fishing can be very productive this time of the year when you know what the fish are biting on. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best product, service, and advice. In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
If you're looking to get back into tournament fishing without going head-to-head with the top anglers each day, then don't miss the Montana Walleye Governor's Cup with a brand new twist. Oh yeah, the top team will win $20,000 based on 175 teams entered, but this year it's not just about being the best, it's about getting lucky. With random daily weight payouts, if you're not in the top 10% each day, your team will have a shot at winning $5,000 cash based on a full field of 200 teams. We're talking 4 random weight draws each day, and with 200 teams, that's $5,000 per winner per day if your team is entered at $100 per day. It's a photo catch and release tournament using eTournament app. Plus, you still get big fish pots, wee walleye, and daily payouts. Whether you're experienced or just want the real chance to win cash, this is your tournament. The Montana Walleye Governor's Cup, July 9th through the 11th at Fort Peck Reservoir. Fish smart or just get lucky. Sign up today at montanagovcup.com.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
It's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
And the crew got trivia for you. Good morning, trivia time with Downrigger Dale on a first-time winner Saturday. Our winner gets a Diorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure. From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book Montana Grit, 10 Unsung Heroes Who Dared to Make a Difference. A koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at silverthreadsouterwear.com in Great Falls, a really cool 406 ball cap. From Valor Coffee, which we enjoy every Saturday morning here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That will make a fabulous pot of Valor Coffee for you. And from Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point canvas tote bag. And the number to call, if you know the answer and you have not been a winner of any kind, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290 on a first-time winner Saturday with Downrigger Dale.
Thank you, Director. You know that great website I talk about, MontanaOutdoor.com? There's a really interesting article on the site. Talks about the albino and leucistic bass. These largemouth and smallmouth bass can be all white or extremely pale. Now, check out the picture in the article. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, how do you tell if a bass or really any fish or animal is albino or leucistic? Is it A, actually albino and leucistic are the same thing? Is it B, just look into their eyes? Pink or red eyes means albino. Regular colored means leucistic. Or is it C, the gills will be blue in leucistic fish? Question again is, how do you tell if a fish or animal is albino or leucistic? Is it A? Well, that's the same thing. Is it B? Look into their eyes. Pink is albino, regular is leucistic. Or is it C, the gills are blue in leucistic fish?
406-721-1290 if you've never been a winner of any kind. And while we wait for that winner, let's check into the Stonefly Fly Shop in Butte.
Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. It's Chris from the Stonefly in Butte. Just a quick little update for you guys. Big hole currently running about 1,300 CFS at the Melrose gauge. Clarity's still kind of that tea color, which is perfect, but flows have dropped quite a bit since last week, so just something to keep an eye on. Might come up a little bit as we warm up and some of that new snow melts off a little bit, but I wouldn't expect anything significant. Still been kind of the same things fly-wise. Lots of streamer fishing been good. Still, the San Juan worm game is probably the most productive, pink and red. Stonefly nymphs have been good. Starting to see Mother's Day caddis popping on lots of the area rivers, so have a few of those ready to go in your box as well. In particular, if you're looking at the Beaverhead and Upper Clark Fork, kind of similar type stuff. Zebra midges, scuds, blowtorches have been very good this past week on those two places as well, and starting to see more and more Mother's Day caddis at those places as well. So any further details, holler at us anytime. You can reach us at 406-494-0707 or at thestonefly.com.
It's Spring Mac Days, and the fish are biting. Join the fun on Flathead Lake. Enter Spring Mac Days and fish every day March 12th through May 9th. Anglers are helping to restore a balance in Flathead Lake by reducing non-native lake trout and helping to increase native bull trout and West Slope cutthroat trout. Every angler is eligible to win cash and prizes. Plus, there are tagged fish with values from $100 to $10,000, and anglers can earn bonus dollar amounts as their totals go up. There's no entry fee, and entries are taken until the last day of the event. Go to macdays.com. Mac Days is sponsored by the Confederated Salish and Kootenai Tribes.
All righty, we got us a contestant for first-time winner Saturday trivia, Ted Jones in Martinsdale. How are you this morning, Ted? Oops, there you go.
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, terrific. Thank you for listening. All right, Leucistic crew member over there. See if we can make Ted a winner.
Brother Ted, how in the heck do you know if a fish is albino fish or a leucistic fish? Is it A, albino and leucistic are the same? Is it B, look into their eyes? Pink or red eyes means they're albino. Or is it C, the gills will be blue on a leucistic fish?
What do you say there, Ted?
It is B. Down right here looking through their...
Look into their eyes and they will steal your soul. Albino bass, when you say albino, it's kind of a catch-all term, but there's a real distinction between the two conditions. True albinoism is a genetic mutation that completely shuts down the melanin production. That's the pigment that gives the dark colorization. A truly albino bass will show pale white skin and have pink or red eyes. Leucistic bass, they just have regular colored eyes, but they're still very white or very pale.
Awesome, Ted. We'll get your prize package mailed out to you, and thank you for listening, all right?
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back to the captain right after
See
this.
ya. On sale at Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store, Mexican beers, Pacifico, Modelo, Corona, and Dos Equis. Mexican spirits, Jose Cuervo, 1800, Patron, and Hornito Tequila gift packs. Just in time for Cinco de Mayo. Shop Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store on the corner of Brooks and South Preserve, Missoula.
If you're a local attorney, accountant, financial advisor, insurance agent, or part of a professional services firm, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or paying for third-party leads, let's talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a new professional services group designed to help firms like yours stand out, get found, and attract the right clients. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's grow your practice with smarter, more targeted marketing.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush, Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. I mean, 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store wants to remind you when you head to the lake, stop in and pick up your beverages in non-breakable containers. And please, don't leave cans or plastic behind. This message brought to you by Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store at the corner of Brooks and South Reserve, Missoula.
Hi, I'm Michael Tucker, publisher and blind mountaineering for Sightless Summits. I want to invite everybody to a very special community breakfast May 14th from 7:30 to 9 a.m. at the Missoula County Fairgrounds Home Arts Building, hosted by the Lifeguard Group and partnership with the Dan and Market on Front. This community breakfast will be having stories of human trafficking, exploitation, and stories of inspiration in our community. 2 years ago, when I went blind from a rare condition, our community really stepped up, and we need our community to step up again to fight human trafficking. Purchase your table or tickets at thelifeguardgroup.org. The Lifeguard Group Community Breakfast, May 14th, 7:30 to 9 at the Missoula County Fairgrounds. Showing up could change a life or save one.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, how about we take a look at your weather forecast first? Checking out southeast to south central Montana. Looks like this. Today, mostly sunny, highs 70 to 75 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy, isolated thunderstorms in the west of the region, and isolated showers over on the east side. Lows in the upper 30s to upper 40s. Sunday, sunny, slight chance of rain showers, highs in the upper 60s to maybe mid-70s. Sunday night, partly cloudy, lows in the upper 30s to upper 40s. Now, don't forget, gang, you can always get lots more about our great outdoors in Montana just simply by going to that go-to website that tells you everything you'd ever want to know, MontanaOutdoor.com.
The Riggercast this time around brought to you by Vibrant Hearing. We're back with the captain and Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing in 30 seconds.
You would do anything to prevent dementia, but are you doing everything? This year, give yourself more time. Learn how the medical treatment of hearing loss can reduce your risk of dementia, keep you engaged with your loved ones, and reconnect you to life. The folks at Vibrant Hearing can help with your hearing loss and show you how treating hearing loss is also reducing your risk of dementia. For better hearing, go to vibranthearing.com.
In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
All right, we got 25 before 7 here in the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. I want to say good morning to Mary Beth Kibler. How you doing, Mary Beth?
Well, good morning, guys. We're doing wonderful. Apologize if the phone's a little scratchy. We're on the landline. Cell does not want to communicate this morning, but so that's all right. We'll just be scratchy with you here. So we're all lined up, getting ready to pull out and be at the lake for the summer. Still poking things in that camper. I don't know. I hope that truck can pull it. We did take the boats down the other day, and it's good to see the water, good to see everything ready to go. So, our phone may be out of communication for a day or two when we first move down there. It takes us a little while to get set up, so be patient with us or email us. But we still have some dates available, some guides available for this spring. give us a call, 406-557-2503, and we'll get you set up.
You know, Mary Beth, what we say in the radio business and here at the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, you scratch my line, I'll scratch yours.
We have never said that, ever.
I don't recall saying that. Yeah.
That's a captainism, and I like it.
Never.
Evidently, Mary Beth, the crew doesn't have a great sense of humor that you have.
Lacking, yeah.
Well, I tell you, Captain, my dad, who has been gone since '96, used to have all kinds of little sayings, and we called them Dick Cheesemisms. And those Dick Cheesemisms come back and make me laugh every so often. So, hey, we're in good company, you and I.
Yeah. I just don't want you scratching there, Captain. That's all.
You know, what is that old saying? What's the old saying in the Montana Outdoor Radio Show? If we can only make one person laugh and smile, maybe we're not quite as funny as we thought we were.
Exactly.
And you're that person.
Yeah.
I am that person. You get me and I get you. Isn't that a great thing?
Okay. Well, have yourself a good move, and we'll scratch you later.
Oh, sounds good. We're going to watch that Kentucky Derby today.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, the Kentucky Derby's on today.
Oh, yeah, that's a good event. Have a good week, guys.
All right. Do we have Leonardo da Vinci on the phone?
We do.
Oh, I meant to text you. I thought I texted you, but yeah, heck yeah, he's here.
Leonard, good morning. Robert's Bait and Tackle.
Captain, good morning. What's going on over in your country?
Well, we're just there. Beautiful weather. People out there fishing. You know, this time of the year, some guys catch walleye, some guys don't, and that's just the way fishing is. You know, you catch one, it's going to probably be a good chance of being a big one. But they're getting ready for the big tournament coming up here in a couple of weeks, that Crooked Creek tournament that's held out of the marina.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That comes up on that. Yeah, well, we've been pretty busy here, too. You know, paddlefish opened up yesterday on that, so sold a lot of paddlefish rigs and some combos and lots of minnows and crawlers.
Mm-hmm.
Been kind of crazy around here last couple days.
Good.
On that. But speaking of fishing-wise, Holter, you know, I don't know what the deal is on the walleyes at Holter, but guys are just not finding them yet on that. Mostly all trout. They're pulling cowbells and stuff and doing trout and occasional salmon down there they're picking up too. Small ones, 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds on that. Over at Augusta and Willow Creek and Nylon, they're producing some trout. They're pretty slow yet over there. They're pretty low yet. The reservoirs are starting to fill a little bit. Piskin is still starting to fill that one also. They're doing okay on northerns over there with smelt and herring. Francis, I talked to some of the guys that's going to Francis. You have to put in at the east end yet on that, but the lake is coming up. And they're picking up a few walleyes. They said, but a lot of them are squirting and stuff because they're spawning. So they've been throwing most of them back on that. Tiber is about the same. Still spawning areas up there and that, but it seems like the walleye bites a little bit better up there on that. They're using minnows up there more than the crawlers and stuff. Down on the river, only thing I'm hearing about is northerns and catfish and occasional smallmouth. I guess there was one sturgeon caught the other day. He was about 22 inches long. They threw him back on that. And up in my area here, Great Falls area, they're catching a lot of northerns down by Giant Springs using smelt and herring. And pretty nice ones, some 10, 12-pounders on that. That's about all I got, Captain. I've got lots of minnows in stock. I got crawlers. I got leeches. I got anything them guys need for paddle fishing. And if there's any questions, give me a call at 406-454-1877. And everybody be safe out there and have a wonderful week.
All right. Thanks a lot, Leonard. We appreciate it. By the way, on a footnote on Holter, Christopher Scott, if you look at the MontanaOutdoor.com, there's a post there. He caught his personal best, a 30-inch walleye out of Holter this past week.
that.
So congratulations to him. It is 6:41.
Let's hit the Montana Tourney Trail, brought to you by Warrior Boats. Experience the Warrior difference.
Out on the water, put a fishing rod in my hand. Take me out on the water, put a fishing rod in my hand.
Oh, baby, a week to go. I'll bet Cindy's going to Yahoo. It's the Spring Mac Days Lake Trout Tournament on Flathead Lake through May 9th, and we will talk to Cindy next hour. Cindy Benson up at Flathead Lake. Down the road a bit, 20th Annual Yellowstone Challenge is next Saturday, May 9th on the Yellowstone for Channel Cats. Got the Kookanusa Resort and Marina 22nd Annual Trout and Salmon Derby, May 16th and 17th on Lake Kookanusa for kokanee salmon, rainbow trout. Crooked Creek Walleye Classic, May 15th and 16th on Fort Peck for walleye. That's at Fort Peck Marina. Let's see, Land of the Giants Tournament, May 16th on the Yellowstone River and tributaries for channel catfish.
And for more information and a complete listing of tournaments around Montana, log on to the Tourney Trail page on MontanaOutdoor.com. It's brought to you by Warrior Boats. Experience the Warrior difference.
Alrighty, well, the Montana Club is helping us celebrate 28 years of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show with a $28 Montana Club gift card to give away. You can enjoy a fantastic lunch or dinner at any of their locations. There are 2 in Missoula, as well as locations in Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Kalispell. If you would like to win that $28 Montana Club gift card and you have not been a winner of any kind, it is First Time Winner Saturday. You can call right now, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290 on a First Time Winner Saturday. We'll be back with that winner right after this.
Any angler can put bait on a lure, but good anglers know that catching fish requires more than just baiting your hook. At the Montana Club, we just don't serve you food. Any restaurant can do that. At the Montana Club, we serve you made-from-scratch entrees. That's why we call ourselves the Montana Club. Montana families keep coming back for our uncompromising cut-above USDA Choice and Prime certified Angus beef steaks for dinner. The Montana Club is something for everyone. Catch the flavor of the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings, where they're always happy to see you and proud to serve you.
406-721-1290. Actually, I think we do have a contestant on the line on a first-time winner Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to call her not a first-time winner.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where are you putting them,
Yeah,
Miguel?
sometimes people don't listen very well.
Good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is AJ, and I'm calling from Missoula.
AJ, hello. How you doing this morning?
Doing great. How are you guys doing?
Fine, thank you. We
Terrific.
appreciate you listening. Well, listen to that. He's from Missoula, 2 convenient Montana Club locations. Do you ever get to the Montana Club, AJ?
About 3-4 times a year, but I'll be going here soon.
Yes,
Exactly. All right. Well, let me put you on hold, and Miguel will get your mailing address. We'll get that Montana Club gift card mailed out to you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. That is AJ in Missoula, our latest first-time winner.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come back with the captain and Eddie Mint at the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop right after this.
Shepherd's Garage is opening the doors at their brand new Victor location, and you're invited. Head out Wednesday, May 13th from 8 to 5 for the grand opening celebration. They're firing up the smoker for a pig roast lunch at noon, giving away door prizes all day, and reps will be on site from Bobcat, Vermeer, Hustler, Great Plains, Diamond Mowers, and more. Plus, spring specials on every piece of equipment in the yard. That's Shepherd's Garage, 1047 US 93 in Victor, Wednesday, May 13th. Come hungry, leave with a deal.
Intended for closed course operation only. Always wear a helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual thoroughly. The CRF 300F is reliable, durable, and ready for years of adventure. Rider-friendly, nimble, and confidence-building, it's the perfect choice for riders still learning or anyone who prefers a more relaxed, easygoing ride. This dirt bike delivers the power to take you where you want to go while making every mile fun. Exactly what you expect from a Honda. Visit us in Lewistown or see what's in store for you online at lewistownhonda.com.
If you love getting out of Montana's lakes and rivers, you know how special our waters are. But pests like zebra mussels and Eurasian watermill foil can harm fishing and boating opportunities.
You can help protect Montana's waters.
Please clean all mud, plants, and debris off your boat, recreational equipment, and fishing gear before you leave the access site. Drain water from motors, live wells, and bilges. Allow your boat and recreational equipment time to dry before the next outing.
And no matter what type of watercraft you use, stop at all roadside inspection stations.
Together we can protect Montana's waters.
Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/AIS.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Why, it's absolutely hideous!
Once again, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew.
In Miles City, please shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They are Montana outdoor proof for hunting and fishing, Captain.
We got 12 before 7 here in the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Beautiful Saturday morning in Montana, especially here at Fort Peck. The big man at the dam, Eddie Mint from the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shops on the phone. Good morning, Eddie.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
Doing good, Eddie. Hello.
Eddie, the weather has been unbelievably nice the last 2 or 3 days. I'm not going to mention the W word, so maybe I don't want to put a jinx in anything, but things have been going pretty well as far as the weather goes. What's the fishing like been out there at Fort Peck?
Well, the fishing's been really good. Pretty much for all species, seeing quite a few more smallmouth bass out there, fishing the walleyes, the pike. So you're getting the walleye, pike, bass, jigs and minnows, jigs and plastics, just depending on what kind of mood they're in. Lake trout, still doing really well on them, pulling deep diving cranks or spoons, off of trolling weights or bottom bouncers. So all in all, I'd say she's been pretty decent fishing for the most part, and the weather's been good.
Let's talk a little bit of specifics on the walleye bite. What's the ticket, and what areas would you recommend somebody going out to fish for those walleyes here in the next few days?
Oh, it's been a scattered report from Duck Creek down the dry arm over around the shaft house. Reports guys picking up fish over there. So yeah, Duck Creek, from Duck Creek all the way down between McGuire and Nelson. Getting reports. We've been sticking right around up here around the Duck Creek area. Like I said, jigs and plastics one day, jigs and minnows the next, or you'll start out with jigs and minnows and it'll slow down, put a plastic on, and they fire back up, or vice versa. So it just, you got to kind of be ready to switch things up a little bit if things slow down for you. And that 15 to 25 foot with the boat, and then fan casting around spot lock when you find your fish, and just work that area, and nothing after a half hour or so, move a little bit, and just you have to keep searching for them. But when you find them, they're ready to play a little bit anyway.
So would you recommend, I've heard that some of the anglers that have had success is they've just been dragging a minnow with a jig very slow, not doing a cast like a forward-facing cast, but just dragging that jig behind their boat. That's been effective for some people. Would you recommend that?
Well, there's we call it the drag bite. Same bite you deal with on the river a lot when you cast out. You just drag your jig back just nice and slow, keeping it in contact with the bottom pretty much all the way back, maybe twitching it a little bit here and there. That has been effective. Yesterday it was more of a actual, normal jig bite, cast it out and pop it back and all the way back to the boat, and that's what was getting them yesterday for us. But that drag bite has been a thing here recently, so that's also another option. If you're not getting them just pitching your jig out there, just cast it out there, let it hit the bottom, and just reel it back nice and slow, and just keep it on the bottom, and that's been picking up fish as well.
So you have what's the vacancy rate here at Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop coming up? You got a tournament here in a couple of weeks. Are things starting to fill up as far as your motel cabins and RV slots?
We still have some availability. We're just, like I said, just getting fired up. We're just now getting to May, of course. So, yeah, there is some availability. You just have to call and see what the dates are, but there is some availability, and a couple of RV spots still available. So, yeah, just have to give us a call and see if we can get you fitted in.
What's your phone number, Eddie?
406-526-3597, and we're fully stocked on bait with all suckers, fatheads, shiners, big night crawlers, and hopefully next week we'll have some leeches.
All right. Congratulations to the other Eddie for catching his first 30-inch walleye the other day. So, Eddie Mint, Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop.
Car dealerships, almost as fun as a root canal or a DMV waiting room. Missoula Nissan is different. Solo test drives, no day from sales riding shotgun, total price transparency, and in and out in about an hour. Right now, during the Nissan sales event, qualified buyers get 0% APR for up to 60 months on the Rogue, Murano, Pathfinder, or Frontier. See dealer for details. Missoula Nissan, car buying, finally not terrible.
Missoula Nissan Hyundai, drive the adventure.
If you're a small to medium-sized local business in the home services space, contractors, electricians, plumbers, HVAC, roofers, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or buying third-party leads, it's time we talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a brand new Ignite in-home services group focused on helping businesses like yours grow smarter. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's make your marketing work harder and get you better leads.
The first Top Shelf Country Cruise promised big, and it delivered. Now the bar's set. If you were there, you know. If you weren't, it's time to get on board. Set sail aboard the Celebrity Summit in March 2027, where laid-back luxury meets country fun. We're talking toes in the sands of Bimini, fun in the sun in Key West and Cozumel, live band karaoke, trivia, bingo, and performances from Riley Green, Chris Young, Lauren Elena, Randy Hauser, and more. Lock in your cabin now at TopShelfCountryCruise.com.
Teresa Lunn with United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group knows what it takes to sell your property.
What makes your home more saleable? The price? The location? How about marketing your property through one of the largest marketing firms in the U.S.? There is a difference. The United Country Marketing Advantage provides us with the tools.
Teresa Lunn and United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group, covering the state with main offices in Missoula and Plains. Visit an office or call
728-9733.
Spring is finally here, and it's time to think about planting your gardens. Hi, this is Shane Klaus from Pink Grizzly, and we've got a tremendous amount of beautiful plants for your home or business. Pink Grizzly has seeds, veggie starts, bedding plants, and amazingly colorful baskets and planters to add some joy to your home or business. Pink Grizzly also has a great selection of hardy fruit trees acclimated for our climate. If you need edible plants or color, Pink Grizzly has what you need. Pink Grizzly on the corner of Russell and Wyoming Street in Missoula, and next to Dairy Queen on Highway 93 in Lolo.
Before you get hot under the collar because your air conditioning system is failing you just when you need it the most, better to get it checked and serviced ahead of time with the local AC tune-up experts at Air Quality Mechanical. From top to bottom, a pre-season tune-up by Air Quality Mechanical will ensure that your AC will bring its A game this summer. And be sure to join the Air Quality Mechanical Service Club. It's free to join and features lots of discounts and other incentives. Schedule your AC tune-up and find out more about the Service Club with Air Quality Mechanical. Tough enough to drive pink.
In 1947, an alien spacecraft crashed in the New Mexican desert. The following was found in their super advanced quadraphonic in-dash audio system.
The captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Enjoy.
And we're wrapping up this first hour. Downrigger Dale, what's going on in your world? Can you tell us a little desk of downrigger info?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff going on. If you go to montanooutdoor.com, there is an interesting story about they looked back last year at how the wardens did, and you can see there's a pretty good amount of poaching and stuff going on. And fortunately, they caught a lot of them. In fact, they awarded a lot of money this year through Tipmont. So that means people are cooperating and helping out, and keep that going, because we got to get these people locked up and put away, because they mess things up. But really interesting information, and it even goes by region as far as what was being committed, what outdoor crimes were committed by region. So kind of interesting.
Yeah. I wonder what the percentage of poachers that haven't been caught. That'd be also interesting.
Well,
I suppose there's no way to tell that.
Hard to know that, yeah.
Round them
we're
all
on
up.
the 2-minute warning of the Spring Mac Days. Next hour, we're going to talk to Cindy, find out how that's going. That's down to the final days, so we got a lot more in store for you.
From the lakes to the mountains, City Lake scenery, outdoor recreation opportunities, and local hospitality will call you back again and again. Catch the real spirit of Big Sky Country in City Lake, Montana. And be sure to enjoy the best breakfast in town, a terrific lunch menu, and of course, delicious chicken dinners at the Chicken Coop and Lounge. Open 7 days a week with inside seating and takeout. The Chicken Coop and Lounge, Highway 83 in City Lake. Just look for the Big Chicken and visit chickencooplounge.com.
Wounded Warrior Project helps post 9/11 veterans and their families realize what's possible. With support and resources that bring warriors together and empower them to become stronger, both inside and out.
It's possible to begin healing.
To get the help you need. To find peace. And as each warrior's needs evolve, so do we. Because these last 20 years are just the beginning. Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/possible.
This is News Talk KGVO Missoula, AM 1290 and K25 2FP 98.3 FM, a Town Square media station.
More violence. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Iran continuing to execute protesters amid the ongoing war with the U.S.
A human rights activist news agency says death sentences against political prisoners in Iran have intensified since the conflict began on February 28th. And among those who have been put to death, a 21-year-old athlete from Isfahan. The agency says Sazan Junakani was executed on Thursday after he was arrested during the protests back in January. The alleged execution comes as the U.S. and Iran struggle to reach a deal. Iran's state news agency says a proposal to end the war was sent to Pakistani negotiators, but President Trump calls Iranian negotiators disjointed.
And that's Fox's Madeline Rivera. Thousands of people, including workers, students, and others, filling the streets of Chicago for big May Day protests on Friday. Fox's Mike Tobin was there, and he's got details on what went down.
The portion of the May Day rally that happened here in Chicago ended at Daley Plaza here downtown Chicago. Now, the Chicago Teachers Union did not win the school cancellation that they had lobbied for. Still, teachers encouraged students to skip school. Some called it a field trip. The teacher said just walk out of class so you could be...
Not necessarily, but there were some teachers that were like, it's a walkout. You guys can just go protest.
The protest subjects went from pro-communism to trans rights, tax the rich, and of course, anti-Trump. And the assassination attempt at the Correspondents' Dinner, according to protesters, that didn't happen.
May 1st is a public holiday in many countries, marking the International Workers' Day or Labor Day for them when workers' unions rally around such issues as wages, pensions, and inequality. Some protesters also criticizing President Trump, arguing that his military actions in Iran have contributed to rising gas and oil prices. America's listening to Fox News.
Hello, everyone. This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series, The Life of Jesus.
Neil McDonough portrays Jesus. Stacey Keach, Sean Astin, Michael York, and Kristen Bell provide the voices for some of Jesus's notable followers. A listening experience that will provide hope, comfort, and understanding of the greatest story ever told, The Life of Jesus.
Make sure to spread the word.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
This is Jason Chaffetz from the Jason in the House podcast. Join me every Monday to dive deeper into the latest political headlines and chat with remarkable guests to hear their take on American life, politics, and entertainment. And don't forget, there's always somebody doing something stupid somewhere.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcast.com
or wherever you download podcasts.
Must listen to podcasts from Fox News Audio.
It's a final landing for Spirit Airlines.
The budget carrier going out of business after ending its operations this morning. The airline had been negotiating a $500 million bailout with the Trump administration, but the deal collapsed. The airline, known for its bright yellow planes and no-frills service, has found itself struggling as jet fuel prices have been sharply rising during the Iran war. Frontier Airlines and JetBlue have offered to step in and book replacement flights for Spirit customers. Chris DeMeo, Fox News.
The Trump White House accusing former President Joe Biden's Justice Department of colluding with pro-abortion organizations to create an anti-Christian information movement. Fox's Lauren Green in New York.
The Department of Justice-led task force to eradicate anti-Christian bias released 14 findings that it says paint a picture of the Biden presidency that went beyond disagreement and moved to punishing Christians who held conservative religious beliefs in conflict with the administration's pro-choice gender ideology agenda. The report finds the Biden DOJ brought multiple cases against pro-life activists, many of them Christians, under the FACE Act, the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances. In contrast, following the Dobbs decision in 2022 that overturned Roe v. Wade, there was a wave of vandalism and arson targeting churches and pregnancy resource centers. But the Biden DOJ pursued comparatively few prosecutions under the same FACE Act.
And this coming just weeks after the Justice Department published an 800-page report revealing 700,000 internal records from the Biden administration that showed how the SAVE Act was unfairly used, they say, against conservative activists. The federal appeals court granting the request from the state of Louisiana to reinstate a nationwide requirement that abortion pills have to be dispensed in person. The ruling represents a victory for opponents of abortion rights since it limits access to that medication. I'm Paul Stevens. This is Fox News.
Before you hit the road this spring and summer, trust the team that keeps Montana moving. Bruckner's Truck and Equipment. Their experienced technicians specialize in RV service, handling everything from routine maintenance to unexpected repairs with precision and care. As a factory-authorized dealer for Tiffin Motorhomes, Spartan Chassis, and Prevost Coaches, they deliver service you can rely on. Honest work, dependable results, and a commitment to getting you back on the road safely. Travel with confidence all season long at Bruckner's Truck and Equipment.
If you're a small to medium-sized local business in the home services space, contractors, electricians, plumbers, HVAC, roofers, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or buying third-party leads, it's time we talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a brand new Ignite in-home services group focused on helping businesses like yours grow smarter. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's make your marketing work harder and get you better leads.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, let's take a look at your weather forecast for central Montana. It looks like this. Today, mostly cloudy, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. High is going to be 60 to maybe 65. Tonight, mostly cloudy, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Low is going to be 40 to 45 degrees. Sunday, sunny, then becoming partly cloudy. High is going to be 70 to 75. And now remember, gang, you can always find all the different Montana Outdoor podcasts are waiting for you right there on our go-to website, montanooutdoor.com. I was sick last week, so I don't have a new one for you this week, but while I got you here, I want to remind you we are running that incredible contest. Now, I asked you a couple questions last week. Where in Montana would you really like to go? Is there a place you've always wanted to know about? And then what would you like to do there? What activity have you always wanted to try in Montana out in the outdoors? Well, we added yet another question for yet another $100. Got 300 smackers on the line. That last question is, what is you always wanted to know about Montana's outdoors? That one burning question you've always wanted answered to. Well, send me that. The best of those three questions each gets $100. It's all waiting for you there. So head on. Easy way to enter. Just email Downrigger at montanooutdoor.com. That's Downrigger at montanooutdoor.com, and tell me your answers to those questions. And we'll see you next week. In fact, we've got the folks from Montana Knife Company that we're going to be talking to as well. So check it all out right there at montanooutdoor.com.
The Rigger Cast this time around brought to you by the Come On In, back with the captain and Cindy at Spring Mag Days on Flathead Lake in 1 minute.
Escape the ordinary. Come On In Hotel and Suites of Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings features family-friendly lodging that offers a rustic atmosphere with resort amenities. Options include king or 2 queen bedrooms, roomy kitchenettes, or a relaxing jacuzzi suite. There's complimentary hot breakfast, guest laundry, a large pool, kiddie pool, 5 hot tubs, fitness center, and a beautiful indoor courtyard that features a rock waterfall. Escape the ordinary. The best value in lodging today is at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings. Make your reservations online at comeonin.com. That's CMONINN.com. If you love getting out of Montana's lakes and rivers, you know how special our waters are. But pests like zebra mussels and Eurasian watermill foil can harm fishing and boating opportunities.
You can help protect Montana's waters.
Please clean all mud, plants, and debris off your boat, recreational equipment, and fishing gear before you leave the access site. Drain water from motors, live wells, and bilges. Allow your boat and recreational equipment time to dry before the next outing.
And no matter what type of watercraft you use, stop at all roadside inspection stations.
Together we can protect Montana's waters.
Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/AIS.
In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western, because they are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. Captain.
And good morning, everybody, from the Montana Outdoor Radio Show Fort Peck headquarters. I'm the captain in the command center. We have the director, Deadeye Denny. Good morning, Denny.
Hello, the captain.
And Miguel Lee, who is tangling with the phones. We got Kokanee Quinn, who's getting close to feeding us in the kitchen, and Downrigger Dale, who, well, you know Downrigger Dale. He just does Downrigger Dale stuff. That's what he does.
Downrigger Dale things.
Sure.
Love that.
We got Cindy from Spring Mac Days, and she's on her, I called it a 2-minute warning, but she's on her last legs here at this year's Spring Mac Days. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning. You're right. We only have 1 week left. Next Saturday will be our last day of 2026 Spring Mac Days. So all fish have to be in by 3 o'clock that day. And then we'll have a award ceremony, and we will be done. So it's not too late to come out and get involved in this. We take entries up until that last day. So come on out and go fishing, enter your fish at the end of the day even. So It's lots of fun. We have a lot of lottery prizes we give away. And then all of these guys that have been fishing hard for the most of the whole event, they're all in line for the top 20 angler awards, and they've been working really hard for that. So they're all excited too to be done, I think.
Who's in the lead right now, Cindy?
Colton Turner is still in the lead.
All right.
You know, Colton, we've watched him grow up through this. He started out as a young, probably junior high aged person.
Yeah.
Now he's there leading all of these anglers. He's got over 1,800 so far, so he could have over 2,000 by next Saturday easy if he has some good fishing days. Yesterday was really a nice, beautiful day out, but I heard up north that it got pretty rough. He had 86 and his dad had 86 yesterday. So, but a lot of days, you know, they get over 100 or hit 100. We'll see what they do today. We have almost 33,000 fish so far. It's 32,640, I believe, is the correct number. So that's a pretty good number. Last year we were up over 60,000, but it was a lot better weather. We've been fighting weather a lot this time, but hopefully the next few days are going to be nice. Mac Days are sponsored by the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes, and they're used to reduce the non-native lake trout in Flathead Lake and increase our native fish. So that's the reason for having these events. There will be another one this fall that begins in September, right after Labor Day. So be watching for information on that.
Cindy, I got a question for you on this Colton Turner. What does he do? I mean, I know you said he grew up with Spring Mac Days, but what does he do that is so effective out there when he's fishing? I know he puts a lot of days in, but he's got to be able to know what he's doing when he's to catch those fish.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Him and his dad both. I don't know what their technique is. I know they're out there jigging. I don't know if they've got certain spots they go to or anything. They don't give out a lot of that information when you're up there in those top spots. So it's pretty tough to know. But I'm sure if anybody wanted, to talk to him or his dad, they'd give them some tips. Most of these guys are good about that.
Well, he learned to keep his mouth shut. That's something Downrigger Dale and I have not learned over the last 28 years.
Well, I was going to say, you should be stalking Colton instead of your neighbor, because you'd get a lot more valuable information.
Yeah, they always say that you learn more by listening than talking, and that's why we're not very smart here at the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Well,
all those tough guys have techniques that they use. It's funny, one of them, they used to say, watch the tip of his pole, just stood there and watched. And as soon as the tip of his pole moved, he was, pulling up on that. Others are just jigging all the time. Some let it sit there and then do jigging. I just don't know what really works. So
do they fish together, or they got the same boat, or they got different boats? Or
Bob and his son Colton fish in the same boat. They're fishing up north. Okay. So I haven't seen them a lot. They did start down here on the south end of the lake in the beginning, but then they switched up north. So they're.
We're going to let you go. We appreciate you giving us the information. We'll talk to you next Saturday one final time for Spring Mac Days.
Yes. Thank you so much for all of the information that you put out to the public. We really appreciate that.
All right. Goes the other way, too. We thank you. Okay, it is time to do a little cooking with Kokanee.
Yes, sir, Captain from the kitchens of MontanaOutdoor.com.
What you got cooking?
I got rice cooking in the microwave. She got something cooking for me tonight, and a little bit of chicken fried.
And this week, you'll find at MontanaOutdoor.com the recipe for the elk meatloaf with mushroom gravy. It's got a little bit of a twist to it because you're going to add a little bit of medium white cheddar chunks to it. Oh, my. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and then in a large bowl, gently combine your 2 pounds of ground elk, some cheddar cubes, panko breadcrumbs, egg, Worcestershire sauce, mustard, and salt. Mix until just combined. Don't overmix it. And if you have time and can let it sit for a half hour to an hour before cooking it, that makes it even better because everything can kind of, mix in. So you're going to want to form that mixture into a loaf shape and put it in a lightly greased baking skillet or in a lined sheet pan and bake it for 20 minutes. Now, while your meatloaf is baking, you're going to prepare the delicious gravy by heating your butter and olive oil in a skillet over medium heat. Add some diced onion, cook that until it's softened. In fact, let it sit even longer than you think you want to. That'll make it even sweeter and more caramely. Then stir in your sliced mushrooms and rosemary. I add a little fresh thyme as well. Cook until the mushrooms release their moisture and begin to brown. Then sprinkle flour over it. Stir it to coat. Cook it for a minute. Then slowly whisk in your beef stock. Add some Worcestershire sauce and salt. Simmer until it's thickened. Get that meatloaf out of the oven after the first 20 minutes. Spoon that gravy over the top and then put it back in the oven and bake it for an additional 20 to 25 minutes until it reaches 160 degrees. Let it rest, slice and serve. Delicious. And of course, you can find that at MontanaOutdoor.com.
And straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, it is Downrigger Dale statewide trivia on a first-time winner Saturday. What kind of topic you got this hour, Rigger?
Well, the topic, or shall I say hint as well, for this week's question is they can barely resist that thing hanging around right out there.
We will see if we can make you a winner right after this.
Shepherd's Garage is opening the doors at their brand new Victor location, and you're invited. Head out Wednesday, May 13th from 8 to 5 for the grand opening celebration. They're firing up the smoker for a pig roast lunch at noon, giving away door prizes all day, and reps will be on site from Bobcat, Premier, Hustler, Great Plains, Diamond Mowers, and more. Plus, spring specials on every piece of equipment in the yard. That's Shepherd's Garage, 1047 US 93 in Victor, Wednesday, May 13th. Come hungry, leave with a deal.
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family-owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
If you're looking to get back into tournament fishing without going head-to-head with the top anglers each day, then don't miss the Montana Walleye Governor's Cup with a brand new twist. Oh yeah, the top team will win $20,000 based on 175 teams entered, but this year it's not just about being the best, it's about getting lucky. With random daily weight payouts, if you're not in the top 10% each day, your team will have a shot at winning $5,000 cash based on a full field of 200 teams. We're talking 4 random weight draws each day, and with 200 teams, that's $5,000 per winner per day if your team is entered at $100 per day. It's a photo catch and release tournament using eTournament app. Plus, you still get big fish pots, wee walleye, and daily payouts. Whether you're experienced or just want the real chance to win cash, this is your tournament. The Montana Walleye Governor's Cup, July 9th through the 11th at Fort Peck Reservoir. Fish smart or just get lucky. Sign up today at montanagovcup.com.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Montana's a big state, and the men and women that call it home know why they live there. It offers unique outdoor opportunities year-round. It's a way of life for them, but each region of the state does have its own set of challenges. That's why Montana hunters and fishermen have come to depend on their local sporting goods store to help them get the success they strive for in every region across Big Sky Country.
When you shop your local Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, head on over to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. Over in Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western.
All of these sporting goods stores have local knowledge for the area of Montana that they serve, and all of them are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Train 45 leaving Union Station, all aboard.
I want you to take my hand. I want you to come with me on this adventure.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Okay, you don't have to take my hand, but will you come with me on this adventure?
Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Good morning. Coming up on 724 Trivia Time with Downrigger Dale on a first-time winner Saturday. Keep that in mind. Our winner gets a Diorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure. From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book Montana Grit, 10 Unsung Heroes Who Dared to Make a Difference. A koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, an awesome 406 ball cap. From Valor Coffee, we enjoy that every Saturday morning here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. A 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make an awesome pot of Valor Coffee for you. And from Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bale Bonds in Wolf Point canvas tote bag. And the number to call if you not want a prize of any kind is 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. for a chance to be a first-time winner with Downrigger Dale.
Thank you, Director. Talking about articles on MontanaOutdoor.com today. Another great one that's on there talks about grizzlies and black bears coming out of dens across the western and central Montana that are super hungry. And they will zero in on about anything that smells like calories right now. Early spring offers them almost nothing with their natural food. Berries are not out yet. Spawning kokanee aren't moving yet. So they will focus on the non-traditional foods like fresh-cut grass. I've talked to you about that before. And also something else that you might have right now hanging around outside next to your home. What would that be? Is it A, a bird feeder, B, garden vegetables, or C, apples? So right now, this time of year, what's hanging around your backyard that bears might go after? Is it A, a bird feeder, B, garden vegetables, or C, apples?
406-721-1290 if you ain't won nothing ever on a first-time winner Saturday. And while we wait for that winner, Chansey and Counterspell unavailable this week. We're going to check in with Woody at Woody's Lures in Townsend.
Howdy, howdy. Woody's Lures in Townsend, Montana with a fishing report from here all the way down to Livingston and surrounding regions of the White Sulphur and other areas. Okay, what do we got? Well, I'm going to tell you what, water conditions are so much better now. Yes, sir. You look at them mountains and they're white. Can you believe it? A month ago, there was nothing. Now there's lots and lots of white stuff up there, and it's doing its thing. We don't have any real runoff as of yet. So the temperature's getting in the 70s this next week. We might have that. But the water is flowing, and it's paying off big time. The river Shields finally back up to where she's supposed to be. She's not, like I said, there's no runoff, but she's looking really good. Clean water, and it's very, very fishable. Yellowstone River now, she's low. She's still pretty doggone low. She's running real well. Fishing is doing good. I've heard of some hatches of different variations. There have been some caddis hatches, so get out there and give that a try. But she's still kind of low, and there's plenty of snow back there, so hopefully it'll pick back up. And it's fairly clean. So anyway, get out there and give her a try. Good news for you folks, lakes. White Sulphur Springs, the lakes, all those lakes up there that were so extremely low, all going into last year and all winter, they are filling back up. I mean, they are filling back up real nicely. Martinsdale, Sutherland, Newland, and Bear all are looking really good. Bear was the worst one, I think, of the bunch right there with Martinsdale, and it is looking really good. They could be filling up here as soon as this water starts moving. Everything, the creeks and all are moving, and they're doing their thing, filling these lakes back up finally because they weren't even flowing for a while there. So get out there and try. I know some folks were shore fishing over in Martinsdale, up by the dam area there. They were actually using marshmallows and night crawlers, and they were catching some fish. There was one old boy and his buddy. They were using spinners. I think there were Mets, but I'm not sure which ones yet. But they were catching fish from shore. So get out there and give it a try. Need information, give us a call at 980-0183.
All righty. Thank you, Woody. And we do have a contestant on the line for First-Time Winner Saturday Downrigger Trivia. It is Greg Beck in Whitefish. How you doing this morning there, Greg?
Hey, I'm doing great.
All right.
Enjoy listening to you guys.
Thank you, and glad to have you on board. All right, repeat the question there. Would you please, Downrigger?
Brother Greg, so what would you have hanging around out in your backyard that bears this time of year would just love to get their little paws on? Would it A, be a bird feeder, B, garden vegetables, or C, apples?
What do you think, Greg?
Well, we have a bird feeder, and it's up about 15 feet high, and our neighbor's got a picture of a bear trying to high jump and grab it.
Yeah.
Right away. Right away. It was...
Yeah,
It was a
bears.
bird feeder.
Yeah. Bears love bird food in your bird feeders. You need to take those down right now, folks, especially since many of us put those up real close to the house so we can watch the birds, and you do not want hungry bears real close to your house.
Amen.
Because they can get a whiff of stuff inside the house and decide they want to go in.
It's like the meatloaf.
Hey,
Yeah.
Greg.
There you go.
Suspended between trees.
Yeah, exactly. Greg and Whitefish, thank you. We'll get your prize package mailed out to you, okay?
The high jumping bear.
All right. You high jumping bear. Thanks.
Back with the captain right after this. Treat mom like royalty on Sunday, May 10th with the Mother's Day brunch at Paradise Falls. From 9 to 1, the whole family can enjoy the delectable spread of a prime rib and ham carving station, scrambled eggs, bacon, strawberry crepes, mixed fruit, assorted desserts, French toast sticks, and lots more. And mom's first mimosa is on the house. Just $27.95 for adults, $24.95 for seniors, and $15.95 for kids under 12. The Mother's Day Sunday brunch from 9 to 1 at Paradise Falls. 3621 Brooks, Missoula. Sorry, no reservations.
For 45 years, Dish has been connecting America with the best in family TV entertainment and advanced technology at an unbeatable value. And that commitment continues with our new 45th anniversary special offer. Get the lowest price in satellite TV starting as low as $89.99 a month. In a world of rising costs and hidden fees, Dish stays transparent, reliable, and honest, just like our founders intended. Learn more by calling 888-ADD-DISH or visit dish.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Here's the tale of Tina, searching up and down for decent GLP-1s, but got spun around.
Till Good RX wrote in, hey, we got something new. GLP-1 prescriptions, all FDA approved.
Brand name meds, no flags that are red.
Clear pricing from the start. None of those hidden fees in your cart.
Delivered to your door or pick up same day. Darn tootin'.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Hotfoot at thegoodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Hi, I'm Michael Tucker, publisher and blind mountaineering for Sightless Summits. I want to invite everybody to a very special community breakfast May 14th from 7:30 to 9 a.m. at the Missoula County Fairgrounds Home Arts Building, hosted by the Lifeguard Group and partnership with the Dan and Market on Front. This community breakfast will be having stories of human trafficking, exploitation, and stories of inspiration in our community. 2 years ago, when I went blind from a rare condition, our community really stepped up, and we need our community to step up again to fight human trafficking. Purchase your table or tickets at thelifeguardgroup.org. The Lifeguard Group Community Breakfast, May 14th, 7:30 to 9 at the Missoula County Fairgrounds. Showing up could change a life or save one.
Happy Days Car Wash recognizes the importance of a thoroughly clean windshield. That's why they've taken advanced training courses in the removal of the 4 most common windshield hazards. Things with wings, knees of bees, splats from gnats, and thighs of flies. You'll also find the most powerful vacuums and senior and veteran discounts every day, along with the dog wash. Clean car, happy car. Happy Days Car Wash on Brooks between Fairbridge Inn and Pizza Hut.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Tire-Ramas. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
What do you say we take a look at your weather forecast for west of the Continental Divide? Looks like this today, partly cloudy, highs in the upper 60s, maybe mid-70s if you're good. Tonight, mostly cloudy, lows in the upper 30s to mid-40s. Sunday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy, highs are going to be in the 70s. Don't forget, gang, you can always get more of that great info we love about the place we love, the great outdoors, on MontanaOutdoor.com.
Yes, indeedy. And the Rigger Cast this time around is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer. We will be back with the captain and more correspondence on the way in 30 seconds. Looking for a truck body built to work as hard as you do? NXG truck bodies are built on experience, shaped by the customer, and driven by the pursuit of something better. Now available at Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer in Missoula. Check out the XFD Steel Flat Deluxe Body, the XSB Steel Skirted Base Body, and the XSD Steel Skirted Deluxe Body. All built tough for the demands of the job site, ranch, and road. See them today at Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer, 5680 Expressway in Missoula. Built tough. Built NXG. In Helena, please be sure to shop Capital Sports and Western. They are Capital Sports, They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
Okay, 25 before 8 o'clock with the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. We got Mike from Dillon with the Rocky Mountain Supply Report.
This is your fishing report for week ending May 1st from Rocky Mountain Supply. The beaverhead has dropped down a bit from 95 to 95 CFS. The river's open from Pipe Organ down to the mouth. Main name of the game there is going to be nymphing, small nymphs, and sows and scuds, blue-winged olives, psycho mays, hot-bead Ray Charles, zebra midges, of course. We're starting to see some caddis, so have some pupa on hand. Always keep San Juan worms in your nymph box. For dries, we're still seeing some midges, but the main dry game right now is turning into blue-winged olives, and we expect to see some caddis here popping pretty soon, maybe this weekend. The big hole continues to drop down to 1290 right now. Visibility is fantastic. Pretty good dry game going over there right now with March Browns and caddis and blue-winged olives. Nymphing game is going to be typical to freestone rivers, big Pat's rubber leg stones in various dark colors, sizes 6 to 8. Have your bigger beadhead pheasant tails there to replicate the March Browns coming off. Also, keep your San Juan worms on hand and sparkle pupa for the caddis once we start seeing them. Streamer game remains quite strong there as well. Again, cloudy days are going to be your friend. Yellow yummies, Belmar JJs in mix of yellow and orange, sizes 4 to 8. Sliders, cheech leeches, good old zonkers in various colors. Daddy's money, Flugen zombie, and zertle bugs are great for streamers. And you can dead drift those zonkers and zertle bugs under a bobber, and they're quite effective. Jefferson is down to 450 CFS. Visibility is quite good. Game down there is, again, actually dries. March Browns coming off with some blue-winged olives in the afternoon. And again, elk hair caddis any day now. Nymphing back to Pat's rubber leg stones in big dark colors, zertle bugs, TNT blue-winged olive sort of nymphs, your psycho mays, and of course, San Juan worms. Streamer game is hit and miss down there. Again, kind of depends on the weather. Great visibility, but some great calls on streamers are going to be your larger bugs, cheech leeches, sliders, conmans, daddy's money, Flugen zombies. The Ruby is currently about flat at 113 CFS, still very much pre-runoff conditions there. The entire river is open. You're going to see some good nymphing games with zebra midges, sow bugs, little pheasant tails, little San Juan worms, and little Ray Charles. Dries are definitely happening up there with midges in the 16 to 20 size and blue-winged olives in the afternoon. We're going to start seeing caddis there any day as well, a little bit further downriver. So that concludes our fishing report for the week ending May 1st from Rocky Mountain Supply. And don't forget to stop down for your fly fishing and spin fishing needs.
There we go.
Well, we certainly won't do that, Mike. That's for sure. We're going to remember everything that you told us, and we're going to head down there. It is 7:38.
Time to take another Montana-Missouri River country adventure with the captain.
Across the wide Missouri.
Looking for wide open skies, quiet trails, and the kind of adventure that feels like home? Come discover Missouri River Country in beautiful northeast Montana. Hear the legendary Missouri River winds through breathtaking badlands, rolling prairie, and some of the best fishing waters in the West. Cast a line for trophy walleye and Chinook salmon. Explore miles of scenic byways, or hike through history at Fort Peck and the Charles M. Russell National Wildlife Refuge. Watch elk roam at sunrise. Spot bald eagles overhead. Experience small-town charm where a handshake still means something and sunsets stretch for miles. Bring your boat. Bring your family. Bring your sense of adventure. Whether you're planning a weekend getaway or the trip of a lifetime, Missouri River Country is waiting. Big sky, big water, big memories. Start planning your escape today at Missouri River Country, where the river runs wild and the welcome runs deep. Check out the motels in Missouri River Country.
And for more information on your next Montana Missouri River Country adventure, visit MissouriRiverMT.com.
And Kokanee, have we heard anything down there from the old Garrett Ostler?
We sure have, and it's cold there in West Yellowstone this morning. He says, good morning from Hebgen Lake here in West Yellowstone. It's 18 degrees right now, but heading into the 50s in the afternoon. Fishing on the lake is good. Checking spoons or rapala flies such as buggers or rubber legs are doing well on the lakes and Madison River. Speaking of the Madison, it's open in the park along with the Firehole and the Gibbon. This is much earlier than the past with a change in the park regulations. Come have a great day fishing in West Yellowstone. Thank you, Garrett.
Wow, yeah, get on the Madison. That'd be fun.
Did you say it was, I missed what you said the temperature was. You said it was really cold there, Yellowstone?
18 right now, but supposed to be in the 50s today, so that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Still cold.
Okay, straight ahead, we're going to get a hold of Debbie at the Silos RV over there at Canyon Ferry. We're going to talk a little bit about this Montana Walleye Governor's Cup, and we're going to explore the desk of Downrigger when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues after this.
Jack and his family have been ranching for 5 generations. With the help of Tiorama and Cooper Tires, Jack keeps the ranch running smoothly. In fact, Tiorama isn't just his trusted hometown tire store, it was also his dad's. That's because there's nothing more important to Tiorama than providing expert, reliable tire care. Now through June 30th, receive up to $70 back on select Cooper tires, including Pro Control, Discover a Road and Trail AT, and Discover a Stronghold AT. Visit Tiorama or Tiorama.com for more details.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters. River and open water fishing can be very productive this time of the year when you know what the fish are biting on. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best product, service, and advice. In Butte, shop Three Bears Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at Missoula
Chevrolet.com.
If you love getting out of Montana's lakes and rivers, you know how special our waters are. But pests like zebra mussels and Eurasian water milfoil can harm fishing and boating opportunities.
You can help protect Montana's waters.
Please clean all mud, plants, and debris off your boat, recreational equipment, and fishing gear before you leave the access site. Drain water from motors, live wells, and bilges. Allow your boat and recreational equipment time to dry before the next outing.
And no matter what type of watercraft you use, stop at all roadside inspection stations.
Together we can protect Montana's waters.
Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/AIS.
You're listening to The Captain.
I love you, you love me, you love me, you love me, you love me.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Butte, be sure to shop 3 Bears Alaska. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
Okay, thanks a lot, Director. It's about 14 minutes before 8 o'clock here in the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Debbie from the Silos RV from Canyon Ferry Reservoir is on the phone. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, this weather is absolutely beautiful. And if you are listening to me on the radio, then you will not find a parking spot at the Silos boat ramp because there's 2,000 people out there already.
Wow. Getting ready to go fishing.
Yes, they are. They're out there playing bumper boats.
Mm-hmm.
That's how many people are out there. It's obviously easy to get in and out of the boat ramps over here on the Silos Recreation area. Water's nice and high. I'm estimating the water temperature to be about 45, 46 degrees. Fishing is freaking awesome. Everybody is catching their limit, and they're upset because they're catching big ones and having to throw them back. And most people are using crankbait. And guess what season it is?
Ticks?
Oh, that's true.
Leech season.
Oh,
leech season. That's right.
That's a lot better than ticks.
Ah.
I think it is tick season too, though.
It's a season that sucks, but it doesn't.
Exactly.
That's a great slogan down there.
So, most people are doing crankbaits and leeches, and, of course, the worms are always in season. And the colors are that bright orange for people that are using the lures, bright orange kind of looking things. And, don't ask anybody where they're fishing. They'll all tell you lies and say, oh, you need to go north a whole bunch. Just avoid the south end where the 2,000 boats are. So they're not catching anything on the south end. No.
No. That's why all the boats are there. Yeah.
That's right. So
they're just playing bumper boats. That's all they're doing.
So that's what's going on at Canyon Ferry Lake.
Sounds fun.
Awesome.
Okay. Dead silence.
All right,
Debbie.
Guys.
You guys need to come
give us
visit.
the phone number. Give us the phone number so you can get a reservation to play bumper boats out there at Canyon Ferry Reservoir.
It's 406-266-3100.
I think maybe you should start a new trend with those leeches. Why don't you try dyeing them different colors?
Yeah, like red.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that the fishes love the color red, and they associate. Don't ask me. I think it had something to do with a long time ago when they stocked the lake with grown fishes, fishery fishes, fish hatchery, and there was a little red dot, and the fishes associate that red dot with food. That's the story I heard.
I can just see I can just see Debbie ahead of the biologist for FWP. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to stock that lake with grown fishes for fishes, and we're going to get some fishes in the fishery.
There we go.
It works.
So anyway, I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard.
Okay. Thanks, Debbie.
Thanks, Debbie.
Good job, Debbie.
See ya.
Have a happy week, guys.
You too.
What a hoot.
Okay. I think Debbie's been looking at the leeches a little bit too much over there at the Silos RV. Rigger,
yes, sir.
I want to talk about this Gov Cup momentarily here. You know, the tournament is different this year. It's been a fixture of Fort Peck Lake Championship Series, but the addition of the random weight payouts is a deliberate move to broaden the appeal, as organizers put it this year. It's not just about being the best. It's about getting lucky, too. If your team isn't in the top 10% on a given day, you're still in the hunt for $5,000 cash through the random draws. That's a meaningful incentive for the angler who fishes Fort Peck a few weekends a year and wants to test themselves in a real tournament setting without feeling outgunned. So the theme is fish smart or just get lucky. That's the official motto for 2026. It captures the spirit of the event perfectly. We do have a banner on MontanaOutdoor.com along with a post that you can just go right into the registration and register for the tournament. Should be a great tournament. There's already close to 100 anglers teams that are registered so far. So that's the Montana Walleye Governor's Cup. Rigger, what's on the desk of Downrigger?
Well, what I like about that idea is it makes every day count. Now, let me tell you about an interesting thing that happened here. And this really gives folks a good idea of being a good witness. This has been kind of law enforcement week on the desk of Downrigger as far as, what boards are doing. But a fellow by the name of Juan Garcia Gomez of Bozeman, he pleaded guilty last month in Madison County Justice Court to a misdemeanor charges of unlawful possession of game animal and that. And the reason he had to plead that way was one of the witnesses was able to videotape him poaching a deer.
Oh, boy.
And just did it beautifully. And in fact, after Gomez loaded the deer up and left, the witness went down and got pictures of shell casings and everything.
Wow.
So just did a fantastic job. Of course, they're going to get a nice reward from Tipmont, too.
Yeah, you would assume so.
But just a great thing. And so it's a perfect reminder that, when you see something, say something, but, try to get as much information as you can. And these poachers are not the sharpest knives in the drawer. They will leave a lot of stuff around. And if you can get photos and just get everything gathered there, if you go to MontanaOutdoor.com or you can go to the FWP website and read the whole story. Just a fascinating story of a really good witness that was able to get this guy. And now he's lost his hunting privileges in all 50 states. So
2 years, I think.
Yeah, 2 years. Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
So there you go.
Speaking
of
the sharpest knife in the drawer, you're going to interview Josh Smith from the Montana Knife Company.
Yeah, that'll be on next week's podcast. And they had just an unbelievable grand opening of their new facility. They were figuring about what Josh was saying is they thought maybe 30 to 50 people would show up. Well, it's brand new and all that.
Yeah,
Maybe people don't know.
They had over 1,000 people show up. They had people camping out starting at 2 a.m. And, it just shows you how popular these knives are. In fact, they're now considered probably the most popular knives in the world. And so why is that? Well, we're going to learn all about that on the podcast, and I've got some really great footage of their new facility and all that, so you'll be able to see it if you weren't there yet. Just fascinating. This guy has really dialed it in, and what I love about it is he loves that business so much, and he loves his customers so much. It's all American made. So anyway, you'll learn all about it next week.
Rigger, that's one of the reasons I don't take you hunting with me, because you always got that stinking video reporters.
Yeah.
He wants
You're
that.
always looking to get more money somehow.
Yeah.
He wants that $1,000 from Tipmont.
Yeah. Well, or 2,000 from the captain, so I don't turn it into Tipmont.
We're going to wrap it up right after this.
Plumbing problems are an emotional drain. The sink, tub, toilet, or sewer gets clogged. Water is backing up, and the smell. Despicable drains demand the drain trained technicians at Thomas Plumbing. Thomas Plumbing has the right tools and expertise to get things flowing smoothly again. No job too big or too small for the drain specialists at Thomas Plumbing. Since 1978, Western Montanans have been sinking their trust into Thomas Plumbing. 532-LEAK.
The only real estate agent I trust right here in Missoula and the surrounding areas is Jason Baker with the Jason Baker team at Rise Realty. Now, thanks for joining me today. In a world where attention spans, they're only getting smaller, are realistic expectations and preaching patience both becoming a much tougher sell?
Look, Sean, since the beginning of time, people like being blown smoke, right? Hopium. And as time goes on, there's less and less truth in the world. I'm going to tell you what it takes to sell your home and how much time. Remember, it's going to get worse before it gets better. You might not hear that anywhere else because people are always selling. Waiting is going to cost you money as the inventory increases. Sell now.
All right, great insight, and thank you for this update. Put the most experience and the best marketing to work for you. Call Jason at 552-4443. That's 552-4443. Online, jasonbakerteam.com. That's jasonbakerteam.com.
This May, RV Truck Sales Missoula is featuring Coachman Freedom Express, a lightweight and comfortable trailer built for family adventures. And for a limited time, when you purchase a new Freedom Express, you'll receive free tire and wheel coverage. That's a $700 value included at no cost to you. Don't wait until the season is in full swing. Now's the time to get ready. RV Truck Sales Missoula, where your outdoors begin. Visit RVTruckSalesMT.com or call 406-543-1479 today.
Hi, it's Scott the Painter. We all know about keeping up on the routine maintenance of our vehicles. But how often do you think about your home's preventative maintenance? So don't neglect it. Part of that routine care is interior and exterior paint. It also adds to the curb appeal and value of your investment. So if it's been more than 7 years since you had fresh paint applied, it's time. We've been helping people all over Western Montana maintain their home's looks and value for over 26 years. That's Scott Arnold Painting at 381-8545.
Attention fishing and hunting fans. Our Friday morning show, Catching the Big Ones, has moved from KGVO to Sports Talk KGRZ, FM 92.7 and AM 1450. You'll still get lots of great information on Western Montana's fishing and hunting scenes, live from Paradise Falls. But now, at a new spot on your radio dial, Catching the Big Ones and Hunter's Breakfast, Friday mornings from 8 till 9. Now on KGRZ, FM 92.7 and AM 1450.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
The best things of life are worth waiting for.
Once again, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew.
Well, I think the main thing that we want to encourage people to do is get out and enjoy the nice, beautiful weather. It seems like the whole state has had beautiful weather right now the last 3 or 4 days and going forward for at least the foreseeable future. A lot of good fishing out there, a lot of good camping, whatever. I understand it's tick season.
Yes, it is. Yeah. In fact, one of my daughters came home, was hiking with a friend, came home and covered in ticks.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She was covered in ticks?
Yeah. She didn't realize it. Got in the shower after hiking, and she said she was pulling them off her all over the place.
Oh.
They're out there.
Yeah. I have never had one.
Really? I've got a
That's
story.
why I don't
but
hike
there's time
anymore.
for it.
That's why you don't hike anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's why.
All right.
Well, you got to watch them on your dogs, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
For sure, yeah.
That's why my dog doesn't hike anymore. That's why we sit in bed and watch TV.
So much for getting out in the great outdoors this weekend for Downrigger.
Rigger's the only one that thinks there's ticks in the middle of December here in Montana. So you just sit there and watch the TV. All right, have yourself a good week, everybody.
Your brand with Montana sports fans? Join us on KGRZ, KGVO, and all 9 Town Square Media Missoula stations with our exclusive sports updates packages. As a sponsor, your business will present the daily sports updates on the hour